Hello everybody, this is Mike Caribbean. Those of you who are following me, you guys know that I've been in financial services for 19 years, soon to be 20 years. I helped over 2,800 clients, and I'll be happy to assist you once you watch this video where I'm going to share three great information that will change your financial life. Once you understand these 3 points and you apply it in your life, you're going to have definitely different results next 3 years, next 5 years, next 10 years, and especially for the long term. So I want to share these 3 ideas that I learned years ago. Not only I helped thousands of clients to apply these principles in their finances, where those clients who took the advantage and the ideas that I shared years later, whether it was a year later, 3 years later, 5 years later, some of them 10 years later, they called me and said, you know what, Mais, what a great thing you taught us that we applied in our finances, and we see the results right now, and we're gonna teach this to our next generation, to our kids. So I want to share these 3 things with you. In the meanwhile, you see my information here. If you go MikeCaribbean.com, and you can follow me everywhere at MikeCaribbean, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and many other social platforms. You can follow where you can see a lot of my works. And a lot of times, since I deal with a lot of clients, it's very hard for me to let them know what's happening in the industry, in financial services, one by one. So a lot of the great things I posted on social media, where a lot of my clients follow me and they are very informed. So here's these 3 tips that I want to share with you. And if anybody is interested, you can direct message me. I'll do a one-on-one appointment, and that's free. Take advantage of that. I promise you, anything that I share with you, I don't know what is your financial situation. Maybe you're doing very well. Maybe you're doing average with your finances, or you're struggling. In either way, I'll be happy to share some of the information that I'm sure it's going to be beneficial to you if you understand some of the concepts that I teach people. So number one that is very, very important is how you spend your money. And what I mean by that, most people, when it comes to finances, they spend their money based on emotions versus mathematically or logically. That's the problem with a lot of people. When they receive their paycheck or investment or lump sum of money, most people spend their money emotionally. And guess what? When you spend your money emotionally, you do a lot of mistakes. So that's one thing that I teach people what to do and how to handle your emotions when it comes to money, to do the right steps and spend it correctly and invest it correctly. Number 2, that is very important that you need to understand, is beating the inflation. We all know that recently inflation is very high. At some point it came to close to 7%. But an average inflation for many years, the average is anywhere from 3 to 5%, sometimes more. So that means if you have money and you're not beating the inflation, plus minus 5%, that means if your money is not earning at least 5%, you are going backwards. If you have $10,000 today or $100,000 today, that same money 1 year from today, the $10,000 is going to be worth about $9,500. The $100,000 is going to worth about $95,000. So on default, by default, you're losing money whether you like it or not, if your money is not earning at least 5%. So that's another thing that I cover when I meet with clients. And number 3, I teach people how to diversify. I teach people what to do with their money, whatever amount they have, on a short term, on a long term, and also on a midterm, and also on a long term. So these 3 things might sound very simple, yet throughout the years when I sit down with a lot of people, I can say over 80% of people, they don't apply these principles. And when I do one-on-one consultation, I see so many people, they don't follow some of these fundamental principles when it comes to money. So direct message me. You see my information. I'll be happy to set up a one-on-one with you, whether you can come my office or I can visit you, and let's have an open conversation. Take advantage of my knowledge and experience and the information that I teach people and apply it in your finances, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna see a big difference. So this was quick, very short message. You can follow me everywhere in social media. You see it here at MySmikeCaribbean, and just let's meet soon, and I'll be happy to assist you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and follow me, and just share the video. Have a good one and take care. Bye-bye.